back to my page. I know I said that I was going to do some craft videos with you guys. I'm not feeling too good. I am on my monthly, of course, but I just don't feel good. I just don't feel exactly myself. So I don't know if I'm trying to get sick or what's going on, but I don't feel good at all. I'm feeling under the weather. Everybody that I know is getting some kind of sickness: strep throat, COVID, head cold, the flu. They're getting something. They're getting sick. Pneumonia, all kind of stuff. They're getting it right now. And I know several people. Gayatri, she has COVID, so I want to keep her in prayers and thoughts, you guys. Rose, she is sick as well. I want to keep her in your prayers and thoughts. My family is sick, and I want to keep in prayers and thoughts. My son, poor thing, I tried to send him to school today because he was fine yesterday, and Tuesday afternoon he was fine. He wasn't running fever. He was running around. He was acting fine. I thought he was okay. I thought he was fine. His skin color was fine. He wasn't pale. He was like his back to himself, running around, playing, and all that kind of stuff. So I thought he was fine. Thought he was okay. Tried to make him go to school today because his daughter's excuse was he was supposed to go back to school today. So I let him go to school. He's not there but an hour, and I get a phone call saying you need to come and get your son. He got sick and threw up, and he's also running a fever again. And he's really pale. So I jump up, run and go grab him, and he does look pale, and he's running a fever again. And I gave him something for nausea, and gave him something for him running a fever, and to help him sleep a little bit. And also, I don't appreciate them trying to tell me how to be a parent. I don't appreciate that at all. The nurse was like, can you not tell that your son was sick? And I said, well, I knew he was sick with the flu. I knew that, but he seemed fine, back to his normal self, running around. His skin color was fine. He was acting fine this morning. I'm telling you guys, he was acting back his wide open self. And all of a sudden, the nurse telling me that, which I really don't appreciate her telling me that. And I said, I know he was sick, but I thought he was over it. He seemed to be fine. He seemed to be okay, and I thought he was over it, so I sent him to school. Because they only supposed to be out for like 7 days, I think, 10 days at the max, and if they're out any more than that, then you get in trouble. Then they want you to go to court and all this bull crap. So, him being out of school almost all week, all week, and then they're out of school next week for Thanksgiving break. So, this whole week was not my fault. He's sick. There's nothing I can do about that. It's out of my control. Everybody is getting sick. It's got me worried. And like I said, I know I'm on my monthly, but I do not feel too good myself. And I just don't feel exactly right. Like, 1 minute I feel fine, and the next minute I just feel really tired. So I wanted to do the fall crafts before Thanksgiving, but I may not be able to get them done. So what craft video I did for fall may be the only ones I'm able to do right now, because I don't want to push myself too much and make me feel worser, But like I said, I probably look pale right now, and that's because it's that time of the month for me, and it's really, really bad. So I'm really pale right now because of that. But it's nothing else other than that, Like I said, I look pale. I can look at myself right now at you guys, and I know I look pale. But that is because, like I said, I'm dying, and it's not good this month. But my back hurts really bad. It's like my upper back a little bit, and my stomach just feels a little off. So I don't know if I'm trying to come down with something or what is going on, but we'll see how it plans out. Alrighty. But yeah, I just made this video just to talk about sickness and how it is going around right now really, really bad. People are dying with sickness. Any kind of sickness, it can kill you if you don't get it treated in time. But it really kind of pissed me off when that nurse acted like I didn't know how to be a parent, you know. First of all, I know how to be a parent. Second of all, when your kid's running around acting his normal self, wide open, playing, doing all that, you think he's over it and he's fine and he's back to himself. I had no idea he was still sick. I wouldn't have sent him to school because I'm not that type of person to send someone to school if they're sick. But unfortunately, he will be out tomorrow too. So it'll be a whole week that he's out of school. That is not my fault. So they better not even try to say, oh, you got to go to court and all this crap, because I don't want to hear that crap. I'm so over that shit. But anyways, I also had a litter of kittens, and I do want to mention this. And yes, I take care of my animals very well. And yes, I did call the vet and ask them questions about it, because sometimes the vet doesn't want you to bring sick animals in like that, or shelters, because it gets the other ones sick. And I didn't want to take that chance in getting other animals sick, because I do care about other animals, people's animals, because they're like our family, they're like our kids. Zena's right here in the seat with me now. She usually goes everywhere with me, and I got to run in the store and grab some Gatorade, but I'm just going in to get that and back out. But anyways, sickness is going around. It's really bad, and it's just hitting everybody in different ways, and it's even hitting animals. It's even making animals sick. It's not just us, it's making animals sick as well. I had a litter of kittens. They were doing good, they were doing fine, they were doing awesome. They were starting to actually drink the milk, the powdered milk that I mixed in warm water. They was actually starting to drink it. They were doing okay. I thought they were going to be fine. And next thing you know, they start dying one after one. Just start dying. I did call the vet and told them how they were acting and doing, and what they were doing, and the symptoms that they were doing. And they said it sounded like it was a heart problem and a heart issue, and that they couldn't do nothing about that because they were so young, that they couldn't do anything. Because the stuff that they have to give cats, they have to be a little bit older kittens than them, because they're still really young. They was just getting their teeth in and just starting to eat regular stuff, and then all of a sudden they started getting sick. I did try to save them. I did try to keep them warm. I did try to feed them and do the best that I could with them. Every time, you guys, I lose an animal, and I know that we had to give these up for adoption, like find their forever homes and stuff, which was fine with me. But I don't want to promise anybody or up with the kitten until I know for sure that they're going to be okay and they're going to make it. That's just what kind of state of mind I'm in. Because I would hate to, a little kid get their hopes up, for an example, and they want a kitten, and then all of a sudden something happens to it, and that would hurt me so bad. But even, like I said, even animals are getting sick, and it's not even just the kittens that we lost. It's our other cats that are a little older. They're getting sick as well. So it's not just it's not just us getting sick or kittens getting sick. It's other cats, and it's even dogs getting sick. But I have to run in the store right quick, and I will be right back to finish this video. Hopefully it doesn't delete my video like it did the last time. I'll be right back. I had to run in So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm catching it and that's what's going on or what is going on exactly, but I just don't feel good. So I'm going to go home here in just a minute and I'm going to lay down and just relax. Because, like I said, I feel a little under the weather, and I'm just being honest with you guys. So yeah, I feel a little, don't feel too good. Feel like crap. I already feel like crap, but yeah, it's just making me not feel too good. I don't know if it's because I haven't been sleeping too much either. That could be it too, but I feel really weak, and I just don't feel like myself. You get what I'm saying? So I'm probably fixing to get off here. But I wanted to make a video to let you guys know that I'm under the weather too, and you guys are not by yourself. Like I said, even animals are getting sick. This is crazy. A lot of people are getting sick. Every time I turn around, I'm talking to someone, they're sick or they're not feeling good, or, you know, you can't control it. It's out of your control. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm supposed to go to my grandma's for Thanksgiving, but if we're all getting sick, I'm not going to risk her getting sick. So we'll have to miss this Thanksgiving if we're not better by then. Because I'm not going to do her like that and make her get sick. Because she's in her 80s, my papa's in their 80s, and that's the last thing I need is to get them sick. Because they get it a lot worse than what I would. So, but I'm just letting you guys know how I feel right now. Right now, I just feel like crap. Like absolutely crap. I don't feel too good. I look like crap too. The way I'm feeling is the way I'm looking right now. So, and my back I'm in a lot of pain with my back. It hurts really bad. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but it's hurting bad. So, but yeah, you can look at me and tell that I don't feel good at all. Like, I do not feel good. Like I said, I'm going to go home, lay down, relax, and hopefully get better. But yes, I hope it gets better too. It's real bad. But yeah, I tried to let him go to school, and he didn't even make it but an hour, and I had to go back and get him. I didn't appreciate, though, that nurse acting like I didn't know how to be a parent. Because, like I said, he looked fine. He was acting fine. I didn't think he was still sick. But I guess he was, and I didn't know it. So, but anyways. Hey, Rose, how are you, hon? I'm driving as I'm talking to you guys. Just talk about being sick. It's going around. COVID's going around. Strep throat's going around. Flu's going around. Bronchitis is going around. It's everything going around that you can imagine right now. It's going around. But I don't know if it's because I've lost so much blood from being on my period that's making me look pale right now and making me feel like shit. That could possibly be it, and why I'm feeling like I am. Because sometimes that does happen when I've lost this much blood, but I just don't feel like myself. I feel kind of just, ugh. That's how I feel right now. But I do want to keep everyone in prayers and thoughts that is sick with anything. I want to keep you guys in my prayers and thoughts and just let you guys know that I am praying for you guys and I'm trying to be there for you guys. Like I said, I was supposed to do a video the other day. I didn't feel too good and I went to bed. I was supposed to do a video last night, and I even put it in my community tabs. I figured out how to put stuff in my community tab. So go check my community tabs out, because I did post something on there letting you guys know that I didn't feel good, but I just wanted to do a video as well in case some of you guys don't know how to do that, so you guys would know what's going on with me. But I just feel under the weather right now. I don't know if I've caught what my son has, or it's related to my period, or what is going on, but like I said, I don't feel good. Yeah, like, I really don't feel good. I was wanting to do some painting because I had like 3 crafts to do to finish for the fall, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get those done. They may even be late fall crafts if you guys are okay with that. I'm okay with that. I might just do it later on when I'm feeling good, but it may be after Thanksgiving. Hopefully it won't be though, because yeah. But like I said, I'm just letting you guys know how I feel right now. Like, my back hurts real bad, but that's related to my period. But it's hurting a little more than usual. So I don't know if I hurt my back or slept on it wrong or what I did to it, but it hurts really bad. I feel like somebody's just pressing and stabbing my back. Also, I feel a little dehydrated, a little bit for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. I feel really dehydrated. And I just don't feel good. So, you also may have the flu, Rose. I know you don't want to think that, but the flu is going around as well. And then there's a strand that feels like the flu, they said, but it's more like a head cold, but it has some flu-like symptoms. So it could be possibly that. I know my son, he said his head hurt. This is how his started. I'm gonna let you guys know how I knew something was wrong. He said his head started hurting him over the weekend when he went to his friend's house. He said, my head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. He kept saying his head was hurting. His head was hurting. His head was hurting. And I said, well, just tell them to give you some Aleve or Tylenol, and you should be okay. I didn't realize he was sick. So, but that's how his started. His started with his head hurting him really bad. He said it felt like it was just pounding. Pounding, pounding, pounding. And then his went from his head hurting to aching all over his body. His whole body ached all over, and his whole body hurt. It went from that to his stomach hurting him to feeling nauseous. He even threw up in class. Poor thing. He threw up in class, and they had to clean it up. But yeah, he threw up in class. But he said, Mom, I feel... So now, this is day 4 of him doing this. So the first symptom is your head hurting. Second thing, you ache all over your body. Your whole body aches all over. And third thing, your stomach starts hurting and you feel a little nauseous. And the fourth day, well, he started coughing really bad as well. The other day, he started coughing really bad, so that's a sign too. He started coughing, and then today, he's throwing up. Today's the 4th day, and he's throwing up. So, it's like each day is a new symptom with it. The first day was his head hurting. Second day, his body was aching all over, and he was running a fever. Third day, he was coughing his lungs out, and I mean coughing. And fourth day, he's throwing up. So, if you guys are doing any of those, or you're having any of those kind of symptoms, you probably got the flu. You probably have the flu. I didn't even know that he had the flu. I took him to the hospital because he was running a fever and not feeling good. He didn't look right, so I took him to the hospital, and they said, honey, he's got the flu. They did a test up his nose, said, honey, he's got the flu. Come back, he had the flu. I had no idea he had the flu. And none of us are sick, so he had to have gotten it at his friend's house, because none of us are sick. And he did mention that his friend's sister doesn't live there, but she come to visit and she didn't look too good and she wasn't feeling too good, so I'm assuming she gave it to him without realizing it. She may not even realize she was sick herself. which can happen to a lot of people. You don't realize that you're sick yourself and then give it to somebody. And the thing is, we were at my grandmother's that day. It was Sunday when I picked him up from his friends, and we went to Mama's. My grandmother, that's what I call her, Mama. Her name is Betty, but we call her Mama. Went to her house to eat dinner, and I knew something was wrong because he just went in there and laid down. He didn't even want to talk. He didn't want to play. He wanted to go lay down. So I was like, this is not like Caleb. She's whining because we're at home. She does this all the time. We get close to home. She starts whining. But anyways, we're back home. And I'm going to just talk to you guys about the sickness. It's nothing to play around about. So if you guys are having any kind of symptom of being sick, you need to get yourself to the doctor. And if your doctor can't see you or anybody can't see you in the office, go to the ER and tell them. Because I'm telling you what symptoms my son had. It may help you guys out determine on what you guys have. But, yeah. Today's the 4th day, and he is throwing up and running a fever. So, it's like it's a new symptom. Like I said, every single day, it's a new symptom with him. So, I hope and pray he gets over this. I thought he was over this, and poor thing is no. But just get checked out. Also, try to stay dehydrated as much as possible, because I know a lot of people hate needles and getting stuck in the arm and being in the hospital for hours just to get rebooted back up. And when you get dehydrated, you feel like shit more. So make sure you just keep on drinking water, drinking Gatorades, boost yourself up. Try to eat like a soup or something. It don't have to be like a thick soup, just like a liquid soup, like you can drink it. Try to do that. Try to keep doing stuff so you do not wind up being in a hospital, because you don't want that. Hospitals have even more germs, and you'll get sick 10 times more, and you don't want to do that. So, but yeah, his teacher was like, just keep him out of school. It's fine. Keep him out of school. Don't even bother with letting him come back to school tomorrow. Just let him be. Let him have the week off. They're off for a week for Thanksgiving. Just let him be off. Let him rest. Let him relax. And we'll see him the 3rd week. So, kids are so lucky. They getting out for Thanksgiving. I remember I had to go to school and didn't have a whole week out. But anyways, it's okay. It kind of works out so he can get better and get over this. I just want to keep, guys, please just keep us in your prayers. We're going through a lot of different things right now, and this household is emotional wreck right now and really stressed out, and I really need you guys to keep praying for me and my family. Just keep us in your prayers and thoughts, please, and just know that y'all are in my prayers and thoughts as well. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys that are subscribed to me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to me, and I notice a lot of people watch my channel and they don't want to hit that subscribe button, it's totally free. It does not cost anything. So just hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate you guys. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I do different types of things on here. I'm usually not sick like this, but you know, it is what it is. It happens. It's part of life. But I hope you guys take care of yourself. Be well if you go out in public, because the flu's going around. I would advise to wear a mask if I was you guys. That's just being safe. But I hope and pray you guys get better that's sick. And just know that there is a lot of sickness going around, different types. Even animals are getting it and getting sick and dying, and the vets can't do anything about it. And it's really heartbreaking and it's really upsetting. But they are dying. Animals are getting it too as well and dying. So, just letting you guys know that animals can get sick too as well, just like we can. And when they're really small animals, whether it be a dog or a kitten, or a puppy or a kitten, and they're really young, they can't do anything for them, unfortunately. So, But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you guys soon, and you guys take care of yourself. Be kind to each other. Be respectful. Don't be rude. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.